I chose is the five people you meet in heaven. The author is Mitch Albom. Mitch Albom is an internationally renowned and best-selling author, journalist, screenwriter, playwright, radio and television broadcaster, and musician. Mitch Albom dedicates this book to his uncle Edward because he was the man who gave him the first concept of heaven. The main character in the story Five People We Meet in Heaven is Eddie. And it is where he takes on a journey to meet these five people, the Blue Man, Ruby, Tala, the Captain, and Margaret, to, that were intertwined with his life and something he never expected happened. Next. This story was about a man named Eddie. And the story begins at the end. It might seem strange to you to start the story with an ending, but all endings are also beginnings, we just don't know it at the time. It was the day of Eddie's 83rd birthday, and he was doing his same old routine at Routine Care because he was a maintenance guy there. He's maintaining the rides, which meant to keep them safe, and on that day, something happens. One of the rides there, one of the cable cars was loose and break free. Eddie saw this child at the path of that falling car and crying for her mother, and so Eddie jumped out of the crowd trying to save that little girl. But sadly, Eddie didn't make it. The last thing he felt was the two small hands of the child, the sudden impact, blinding flash of light, and then nothing. Eddie awoke in a teacup at Ruby Pier, but the setting was the old Ruby Pier when he was still a child. Then the first person that Eddie meets in heaven is the Blue Man. The Blue Man informs Eddie that he will be meeting five people in heaven, which informs him that he will be meeting five people in heaven whose lives were somehow affected by him. And he also said to Eddie that he was the first person. The Blue Man told Eddie that he was responsible for his death because when Eddie was still young, he was playing catch with his brother Joe, and the ball tumbled off the street while the Blue Man was driving, and while Eddie was running after the ball, the Blue Man swerved, and which caused him to drive recklessly and was hit by a car, then which caused his death. Then after that, Eddie asked the Blue Man what good came up from his death. And the only simple reply of the Blue Man to Eddie was that he lived. The Blue Man teaches Eddie his first lesson that there are no random acts, that the events in our life were all connected, and that then so the Blue Man was trying now to say goodbye to Eddie to live. Eddie asked him the question that's been bothering him, if he saved that little girl. And the Blue Man didn't reply, so Eddie told him that his death was a waste, just like his life. And the Blue Man replied to him that no life was a waste. The only time we're wasting life was the time we spent thinking we're alone. And with that, the Blue Man was whisked away and was gone. The second person that Eddie meets in heaven was the captain. He was his former captain because Eddie fought during World War II in the Philippines. And
Go, oh.
They were captured there and tortured, and he and the other soldiers were, one night, they were trying to escape the camp, and so they formed a plan to retaliate, so they burned down the camp. And while they were burning the hut, Eddie saw something crawling inside that hut and insisted that he has to save that one. But then the captain saw him, and so the captain shot his leg, which caused Eddie's depression for the rest of his life. Then after that, the cap the captain tried to get Eddie out of that burning hut. So the captain told Eddie the lesson, his next lesson. He teaches him the he teaches him sacrifice, which is what the captain did, because Eddie didn't know that the captain was only trying to save him. Because so that's why he shot Eddie's leg. So that's why he shot Eddie's leg.
Then go.
The captain only did that to save Eddie, and the other soldiers, because while they were escaping, Eddie didn't know that the captain died while they were escaping, because the captain stepped on a landmine which blew him off. And with that, Eddie learned what happened to the captain and felt sorry. Next. After that, Eddie found himself in a mountain range, and at the foot of the mountain, he found a single diner, and inside that diner, he saw his father. He began thumping at the window and crying out for his father, but his father can't hear him. And that's where he met Ruby. Ruby told Eddie that she was Emil's husband. Emil was the owner of the Ruby Pier, and Ruby was his wife. She was named after the amusement park. Ruby teaches Eddie his third lesson, which is to forgive, to let go of his anger. And Ruby showed the other side of his father to him, which he never saw.
Oh, dali, go.
Because Eddie was always neglected by his father. His father doesn't always speak to him, and his father becomes violent to him at times, because his father is a drunk, always drunk. Then when Ruby showed to him the other side of his father, it was the time where his mother was at home, and Mikishi, his father's best friend, tried to do something to her mother that day. And their father found that out and tries to kill Mikishi. It was in his head to kill Mikishi. And while he was chasing Mikishi at the Ruby Pier, they fell off the sea, which caused him his pneumonia and death. But then his father didn't kill Mikishi, because he saved him from the sea, from there. Then after Eddie saw that scene, he went to the diner and said to his father the word, "It's fixed," which meant he had already forgiven his father. Next. The fourth person that Eddie meets in heaven is Margaret. Was Eddie's wife and his one true love. Well, while they were there, they talked and talked during that moment, and while they were talking,
Go.
Margaret teaches him his fourth lesson that because when Margaret died, Eddie becomes really depressed and he felt so alone. So Margaret told him that even though life has to end, love doesn't, and no love was lost. While they were dancing in the heaven, Eddie said to her that he don't want to go on anymore. He want to stay at that perfect moment. But when he opened his eyes, Margaret was gone. Next. The fifth, the fifth person Eddie meets in heaven was a young Asian girl named Tala. Tala told Eddie that he killed him. Then that's the moment that Eddie realizes that she was the girl at that Nipa hut in the Philippines where he fought during World War II. And then suddenly Tala's skin becomes marked with burns and scars, and Eddie washes her burns and scars, and Tala's skin became good as new. And then Tala told Eddie that his purpose that he is not a worthless person because he has a purpose here. Because his purpose was to be at Ruby Pier to always keep the children safe. And Eddie asked Tala the question that's been burning through his mind all this time if he saved that little girl. And Tala said to him that yes, he did save her, and the hands that he felt were hers, trying to bring him up to heaven. And then at that, the river emerged. The river rose up until up to their heads. And then when they emerge through that river, Eddie finds the ruby piers, and midway at that was Margaret extending her arms to him. And with that, one word came up to Eddie's home because he felt finally at home. The lesson of this story was that